welcome to Evolution Live. My name is Alana Black, and today my guest in the studio is Danny Boy from The Core.
Good luck, everybody.
Watch the sand fall from the shaking hand. My stomach turns broken on desolate land. A bow, I'll have to learn how to fight. And your voice, well, it could shatter the night. Well, I know that I can't walk on water, but I'll find a way off of this rock. It was you that splintered this arrow. The path is all I got. I can see what now my life will be, and I have changed, so now we'll start CD. But there's good in only just but a few, and he's gone, the man you thought you once knew. Well, I know that I can't walk on water, but I'll find a way off of this rock. It was you that splintered this arrow. The path is all I got. The path is all I got. The path is all I got.
Thank you so much for being here, Danny.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome. I love that song.
Thank you.
That's one of your older ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tell me about that song.
So for The Core, we do, there's DC Comics stories that we put on top of the real meaning of the songs, and that one's called The Island. I'm just going to go nerdcore on you. So the Green Arrow, he was marooned on an island, and he taught himself how to fight and use a bow and arrow so he could survive, blah, blah, blah. He came back and became a superhero named the Green Arrow. But that song's about the moment you know when the relationship is over. Mm-hmm. And you can't really get out of it yet, but you have to. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Awesome. So, you have been on tour with The Core recently.
Yep.
For like the millionth time.
Yep.
When did you get back?
We got back on Monday. We did our annual, it was the second annual Heartcore shows.
Okay.
So we play on Valentine's Day in Vancouver.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then we played Squamish, Chilliwack, Victoria, Nanaimo, and Duncan.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
So how was that? How was that tour?
It's great. It was awesome.
It's always great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're so close to home, so it's a getaway, but it's not really a tour.
Yeah.
We took this band, Idiofame from Kelowna. Mm-hmm. So great. Yeah, and you do multiple shows with the band, and you get to know everybody, and inside jokes just develop in the first 20 minutes, and it's fun. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, because I know you've done a lot of tour through Europe and stuff too, as well as local. So, yeah, what's the biggest difference you think between touring internationally and getting to stay home-ish?
I mean, it is different all over, but I think traditionally, I'm not saying people in the punk rock scene, because they're all great everywhere, legitimately. Mm-hmm. That's not a plug. It's just the reality of it. But it's also probably the smallest music genre internationally. Mm-hmm. So it is everywhere in the world. It's like a big family, or hey, I know you, or I've heard of you, or how are you? Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
Everybody's a big fan of everybody. It's a super inclusive scene. Mm-hmm. I would say for Canada and the States, I think, are the only two places, and this isn't just punk rock. I think this goes to every music genre, probably plus fashion. You'll understand when I get there. But it's like in Canada and the States, I think high school rules still apply
Okay.
for music. And it's
Yeah.
like, this band's cool, this band's not. This music genre's cool, this one's not. And
Yeah.
it's very high school-y.
Like the categories kind of.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then you go anywhere else in the world and they don't know what you're talking about. Like we played like a children's performer after us in these big festivals, and then it'll be like a rapper or a metal band, and like
Oh, wow.
it's awesome.
That
Like
is awesome.
country band, folk band, whatever, jazz band, doesn't matter. They're
Oh,
like,
that's
do you
awesome.
like it? Then let's go.
Yeah,
It's great.
that's how it should be. That's how I feel about
Yeah.
music.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This next song of yours that you want to play, Thorn in the Suitcase, which
Yep.
is one of my favorites.
Thank you.
That one is about touring,
Mhm.
as far as I know. So I think that would be a great one to play next.
Great. It was the first song that I did with on a split record with Colin from You Big Idiot on Kind of Cool Records.
I went to your show.
That's right.
Yeah, that
That's
was
right.
really great.
Do you want me to just
Natalie's.
dive in, or do you want me
Yeah.
to talk about it?
Why don't you talk about it first?
Okay. So it's pretty. It's not hand fed, but it's pretty literal. It's just about being on the road and everything. Well, you know what I'm talking about. It's like there's so much you're missing at home, and when you get back from tour, it's like nothing's changed, but you've changed, and there's nothing that you can do about it, or you missed out on some really important things, and resentment on every party builds, I think, and it's hard to justify
Yeah.
being out there even though you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
Last time I tried, I felt past your eyes. Sights had swallowed someone new. A drink for each thought. It sure hits the spot, but now I just scramble for change. 8 years to the day I pushed you away, foreclosed on the home we'd made. The nightly unpack, it floods and attacks, then washes my will out the door. It's the thorn in the suitcase. Take me back to where I'm to be. It hurts, but it's honest, like the few parts left of me. It's cheap and unfair to ask if you care. Well, I know that you're still with him. Please tell me I'm wrong. You don't sing the song while you lie awake in your bed. Please just make the call. Yes, I'll catch your fall, regardless of what path you choose. And in my own head, I kissed into bed and started again in the morn. It's the thorn in the suitcase. Take me back to where I'm to be. It hurts, but it's honest, like the few parts left of me. When we look back on life, did we do all we could to love? Well, it's too short for me. It's always been you I dream of. It's the thorn in the suitcase. The thorn in the suitcase. The thorn in the suitcase. Take me back to where I'm to be. It hurts, but it's honest, like the few parts left of me. Like the few parts left of me.
I love that song.
Thanks.
You know, you were saying about how, you know, you go away because you have to, because there's things you got to do, and
Yep.
you miss stuff at home. And when I first, like, kind of became obsessed with this song was when I was in Thailand. And I was out in Thailand, like, figuring some stuff out, but I definitely felt that, like, I'm missing stuff at home. And when I got back, it was totally, like you said, like, people had moved on, things had changed, and I changed too, but we had done it separately.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I think that song really captures that feeling.
Yeah, like how many times have you come back and then, not necessarily like, but the group dynamics has changed
Yeah.
with certain friends, and it's just like, okay, well, priorities change and stuff, and
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong about it, but it sucks sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this next song you're gonna do, On the Brink, can you tell me about that song?
Yeah, absolutely. So the comic book story is it's so nerdy. So the Red Tornado, he was invented by Professor Morrow, Dr. Tomorrow essentially, as a bad guy to infiltrate the Justice League and take them all out from the inside. So he built this android. It was the first like AI, I think, in DC Comics. And so he built this robot, and then it became like sentient, and it took out the whole Justice League, and at the last minute there was a bomb inside of his chest. And instead, after he'd taken out the whole Justice League, he just flew up into space as fast as he could to explode as to not kill anybody, going against his design purpose. But the song is about just sometimes when somebody's going through the ultimate hard time and questioning if they should be here or not, there's nothing that you can say to get through to them except for, I got you, whatever. Like, and it's not don't feel that way. It's like, just let me be there with you. And it also calls out, it's like, yeah, life is stupid too. Like I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's yeah, I think everybody goes through with it. It doesn't really get talked about a lot. So this is On the Brink.
Every part feels like observation, like a cancer. But so the standard and predictable for the normal. The smallest tasks are too daunting. The shame and guilt too crippling. Zero get through this life with no fuck-ups. I'll be there at the end to hold you up. I'm shaking too, but I will be right here. I'm staying in place, friends, to dry your tears. Why is my view so distorted and bleak? Burns in my head. No one has to be here, so why play nice, you fucking robots? The smallest tasks are too daunting. The shame and guilt too crippling. Zero get through this life with no fuck-ups. I'll be there at the end to hold you up. I'm shaking too, but I will be right here. I'm staying in place, friends, to dry your tears. We'll silence Dr. Tomorrow with our song, and we'll get everyone to sing along. I'll make sure that no evil can get through. This world is meaningless unless it has you. Unless it has you. Unless it has you. Unless it has you.
You always end every song that way.
Pardon?
You always end that every song.
I have to. I gotta do something.
I love it. You're really fun to watch in concert too. Like,
Thanks.
Yeah. How did you think you found your like kind of stage presence?
Is alcohol a reason? No, I'm just kidding.
Could be part of it.
Honestly, I think it's repetition.
Yeah.
It's practice, because we all have this imposter syndrome anyway, 99% of the time. And then your first couple of times going up on stage, that just amplifies it. And then the more comfortable you get with the songs, the more comfortable you get with your voice, the more meaning you put behind something, that starts to dissipate. And then once you're comfortable with yourself, I mean, it doesn't even, off the stage, it doesn't matter. But on the stage, yeah, it just grabs you.
Do you find that you practice your stage presence as well? Or is that something that just comes naturally when you're in the song?
I think it's just because I mean it's different standing in your room practicing at home, you know, for a tour, for a set list and stuff like that. But also every stage is different too, so it adds to the excitement.
Yeah, for sure.
So-
That like feeding off the audience.
Totally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
We
And
did-
also you have like a sort of a drama background too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. I was supposed to be an actor. Yeah, and then I was at this theater camp because I'm awesome in Red Deer, Alberta, and there was this guy and he was playing "Time of Your Life" by Green Day, and in the back of my head I was like, I could do that. Yeah.
I thought you said
And
I'm
that
going
was
to do
it.
that instead.
Pardon?
You said I'm going to do that instead.
Yeah, and it
But
just
like being on stage is being on stage. Like I find that no matter what, like it's all kind of crosses over. I'd say.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you find that you're using your acting chops or things you learned while learning how to act? Do you ever feel like you use them in your?
I don't think I
music
was a very
career?
good actor, so I don't think so. But I mean, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
and of course, I'm like, give me all the attention, but it has to be on my
Yeah.
at my thing, and then yeah,
Yeah. It has to be on your terms, like a cat.
yeah, probably. Yeah.
So, I hear you have some big announcements to make.
Yes.
Something like that.
So for the core, we have a super busy year. We got June will be with Ignite, all the way to Winnipeg and back, which is awesome, and I love that band. We just got confirmed for 2 shows with Good Riddance as well, because they're coming through at the same time. So we're going to combine 2 of the shows, and I've loved Good Riddance forever. And then July, we're going to do Europe with Strung Out, also one of my favorite bands. So very excited about that.
That's gonna be quite the year.
We're doing Anarchy in the OK in Kelowna with 2 of my favorite bands, Propagandy and Flatliners. So I'm very excited about that. And Belvedere and DOA, and there's a whole ton of bands that haven't been announced yet. Then we'll do, and then we'll probably do our own headlining tour, Western Canada. I'm assuming October probably. And then November we'll probably fly and do Quebec and Ontario.
Oh, awesome.
And that should be the year. And then for my solo stuff, starting on St. Patrick's Day, Walt Hamburger is flying in, and we're going to do an acoustic run just around the interior and the island. So that'll be
awesome.
great. With Morgan Farrell, who plays guitar in the core as well. And then I got on all the Chuck Reagan dates in Western Canada. So I'm pretty
wow.
happy about that. Yeah.
That's so exciting.
And that'll be in May.
Oh wow. You're not gonna be home at all.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
This next song is called Thorn in the Suitcase 2. No, I'm just kidding.
So do you have like a new album with the core or anything? Or are you just doing?
We are, yeah, it's not announced yet, but we're
Okay.
doing, we're going to do a 2-song, so 4-song in total split 7-inch record with Fire Sale from the States.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so we're just making that happen right now.
How do you
Should be in
time
the
to
studio
do
next
with
week.
all of this? I don't know. You're like alcohol.
The solution and problem.
Yeah. Well, that's
Or
awesome.
solution.
So there's one more song you want to do, I think? You want to do Born on a Monday? Or did you want to do a
I think
different
so. Yeah.
Yeah?
I'll give it a
Okay.
shot.
So tell me about
we'll see
that
what happens. So Born on a Monday, I was born on a Monday.
Oh.
And but the character is Solomon Grundy from DC Comics, who's like, I don't even want to say an anti-hero. He's a bad guy, but he's always used being manipulated all the time for evil, but he always comes back. He's the one character in DC Comics that they don't mind killing.
Okay.
Because the story goes, I think it was the late 1800s around Gotham City. He was in deep with these, with the mob or something like that, and gambling debts and whatnot. And he couldn't pay it off, and he has a family, and so they took him out to these swamps and killed him around Gotham City. But there was some magical properties in the swamps or something like that, and he keeps coming back as this huge Hulk monster. And then, so they kill him, and then he comes back again every once in a while. And yeah, and being born on a Monday, but I don't know if it ties in directly with touring life, but I think it's a full-on admission about playing music.
Okay.
Because you know it as well as I do, like, it's not, there's few things in this world that you just have to do, you know? Like, if I go a couple of days without playing or something like that, I get short with people and I blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what's wrong? And it's like, oh, I haven't let anything go. I haven't put anything to use. I haven't, you know, contributed to my purpose. And I think that's what that's what this is. And then everybody not being able to recognize, you know, because it's like, well, like, what do you mean you can't blank do this, blank do this? Like, what do you mean you have to do this? And it's hard to explain to people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Sure.
what this one's about.
Okay, sweet.
And I've kind of only played it once before, so good luck. Take 17. Take 17.
When I return you, I'll be clean, I'll be new. No, it wasn't the pain that kept me away. I awake in the ground, always lost, rarely found. I return, but it's never been home. I approach in the fall, you don't know me at all. Would you still possibly let me in? Do you see something in my front teeth? It's most likely the dirt, the reflection in the puddle. It made it so clear. I'm a coward and fake, like a new gambler's take. Pray to God someone doesn't catch on. When we dance, you're a dream, but you're not dancing for me. Might as well throw me back in the swamp. When I return to you, I'll be clean, I'll be new. No, it was in the pain that set me away. I can't promise to stay, less resolve, more decay. I don't expect you to wait for me, you to wait for me, you to wait for me, you to wait for me.
I had to do it again.
Yeah, I did. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having
I'm
me.
so stoked for your next year.
Sweet, thank you.
Please tell our audience where they can find you, your socials, where they
All
can-
the
regulars.
internet spots.
Yeah.
Supporting the band directly. The most benefit is from Bandcamp, but we're on every single thing else.
Okay.
So,
and we'll definitely put all the links in the show notes.
Great.
And anything else you'd like to tell our audience before we wrap up today?
it's more of a question.
Okay.
Okay, so a train is leaving Chicago at... No, I'm just kidding.
What is the average
Matthew, Len,
flying
thanks for
speed
having me.
But yeah, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks
That
for
was
having me.
really great.
It was great.
And Thank you so much for watching. This has been Live at Evolution. My name is Alana Black, and my guest today was Danny Boy, and we will put all the links to follow along in the show notes. Bye.
I would leave, you say you'd miss me. I found out that you weren't lonely. You would call and he would come over. I'm just always, always, always the last one to know. You said we were forever. Time's not up. Where the fuck are you? When I'd return, you'd fake a smile. I'm just always, always, always the last one to know. Drink through the day to get to tomorrow. I catered display for all folks to see. My fingers crossed, they'll do just what you did to me. To me, I'm not hurt because you left me. I'm just pissed 'cause now you're happy. I know it's small and oh so petty. I'm just always, always, always the last one to know.